Hello friends, I've got something I want to show you here. This is a plant. I've affectionately called it Cowboy toilet paper for most of my life because the leaves are fuzzy and furry and very comfortable. However, I just found out today that you can, in fact, harvest the leaves, dry them, and smoke them. And they provide health benefits to your lungs, actually. So if you're having some sort of a respiratory illness, it can help decongest you, and it can help ease the respiratory struggles you may be having. So you best believe I want to try this. I want to give it a shot. There's a lot of them here. There's one there, and then there's one over here. That's a big one. I think I want to try to leave those because it's really big, and I want it to try to grow into the next year. And then it's a biennial plant, so this year in the first year they start small, but in the second year they actually put up a really tall shoot, and that's where the flowers are. You can also make tea and smoke the flowers if you want to. The first one I saw here, where did it go? It was down here somewhere. I think we're parked by a river tonight. Yes, this one. Here's a little smaller one. This one right there. That's probably a new growth. Oh, this one definitely is new as of this year. But those big ones up there, they'll probably grow a stem out of the center this summer. I think that's how it goes. I'm not sure. I'm just now getting into this, but I kind of want to learn some obscure skills about different plants and how you can use them either for medicinal purposes or for medicinal purposes or whatever else they have the capacity to do. Really curious to learn about that. So if you have any knowledge, drop it in the comments, I guess. By the river, we got some of these plants. Bet you this is something. Got some beautiful yellow flowers there and some leaves down there. Dandelions, classic. I have yet to get into dandelions as a both food and medicine source. I don't know too much about that. Oh, this, ooh. I think this is actually a mullein stalk. Yeah, it is. This is a mullein stalk that dried up and died. How cool. So the flowers would be on here, and all the leaves start down here. Wow, how about that? Very cool. Yeah, I want to be able to learn to identify plants and their uses and be comfortable using them the way they're meant to be used. Here's what this plant is. Okay, I thought it looked like peppermint, but it's definitely not peppermint. Peppermint apparently you can smoke as well, so I might try to get into that. Who knows? Anyway, just wanted to share that with y'all. See you in the next clip. Guys, I don't know if you can see this, but that little spot in the middle of my screen, you really can't see it. Right there. Okay, bringing down the contrast. You can see the white speck. That's the head of a bald eagle. He flew up there a few minutes ago, and my phone won't zoom any further. And I don't have like binoculars or anything to zoom in, but that's a bald eagle right there. I can't get over like the sun I haven't really heard this from anybody, but I'm beginning to already get the feeling that when you're in Washington, anytime that there is sun, you have to appreciate it. Oh yeah. Dinner is served. Some of you may know the feeling, but there is a unique experience of eating a hot meal, dinner, on a cold evening in a beautiful natural area. There's nothing quite like it. Delicioso. Good morning, friends. It is 7:30 in the morning, and we slept so well. But we are trying to bolster up our courage to go take a cold plunge in the river because it's right there, and we also want to take on our soap, try to wash ourselves a little bit because it's been a couple days. I'm
scared.
It's cold. It's probably in the 30s outside, and the water temperature, I don't know, could be even lower. So yeah, I'm excited.
I don't want to go in. Oh, baby.
That's cold.
Oh, shit. Ow.
I know, it's painful.
Oh, baby.
How my legs are loose.
Ow. Oh. Oh,
Jesus.
ow.
Oh, no. Hell no.
Oh, my gosh.
Ow. Ow, my leg isn't so
That was like a shock.
Well, we tried. We tried to go take a cold plunge, and man, the water just, I mean, obviously there's no ice, there's no snow around here, so it's not like it's that cold, but the water just, it starts stinging.
Yeah.
Like my legs started
It's
stinging.
gotta be like 20 degrees. Or not 20, you said it doesn't get below freezing.
Yeah,
so
it's
like
probably
30 to 40
as low
degrees.
as in the 30s, and the water temperature's in the 30s. That's really low for like a starting cold plunge temperature.
We chickened out.
We chickened out. But it's just so weird because I can hear myself saying and like making all of the excuses for why not to do this. Like, oh, it's like a really low starting temperature. Oh, like the stinging is too bad. Oh, the what else did I say? Just like it's so cold.
Yeah, it's wicked cold.
It's really cold. But at the end of the day, they're all excuses.
Yeah.
And I can feel myself making those excuses, all because I don't want to feel the pain and the stinging and the numbness of being so cold.
I feel comfortable making those excuses.
Yeah, but for some reason, I can't accept, like, if I can hear myself making weak and lame excuses, then it's like, I can't really accept myself doing that, you know?
Right.
Because I can hear them, and that's what I'll be telling myself going forward every time I think about it, and it's like, that's not a good reason to do something or to not do something.
Is this water colder than the water at Glacier? Was it? No, in Texas.
Oh, yes, it's colder. I think. That water was really cold, but I don't think it made you sting like immediately.
Yeah. So are you hyping yourself up to go
I
back
think
in?
I'm hyping myself up to go back in.
Okay.
I have to do this. I made the commitment to do
You
it.
did. You got him pretty far.
I
that
got in
time.
pretty far. I could have just sat down. All I
Yeah.
had to do was sit down and I would be like
Yeah.
almost chest deep.
I think that's what we gotta do.
Well, you don't have to. You can check it out. But I will not be proud of myself
Yeah.
if I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is a season of life where I need to be committed to myself, and I need to act on the things that I tell myself I'm going to do.
That's good.
And as I was standing here, like, after the stinging goes away when you get out of the water, there's this warm feeling, like, kind of comes over you, and it's like, oh, this is nice. So, like, I can just imagine that whole feeling, just like, over my whole body. I need to either commit to doing this, or we need to get dry, though, because my toes are still wet, and they are starting to get numb. Like, it's not, I don't know, it's not even that cold out here.
It's like a brisk, I would say it's 40 degrees. Alright. Wow. It's been a minute.
Good morning, guys. There's another eagle over there on the trees, really cool looking. I'm pretty proud of myself for the cold plunge. I only did a minute, and I was expecting to do 3. I only sort of sat in the water, and I was expecting to kind of actually get up to my neck, or even like put my head in. And if you notice, I did bring my soap because I wanted to give myself a little bit of a wash, but it was just so cold I couldn't make that happen. I hope you can hear me because there's a car passing, and across the river there's a railroad track, and there's a vehicle driving by on the railroad track. But yeah, it's a pretty good way to start the day. I'm dry off, warm now, feels good, and we are gonna get on the road again, probably eat some breakfast on the road. We're only 2 hours away from Tacoma, which is our destination, so see you there.
Okay, guys. I don't know if this is alive or not because I think he moved. So I'm gonna try to. Wait. Are they just sitting here cuddling?
If they are,
Or are you?
I don't know if crab like lurch at you, but.
Wait, I think he's alive. I thought he was like a skeleton just like sitting here. I mean, look at how big he is. It's my hand in comparison. Are you in hibernation? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Wait, I think they are alive. Okay, I think they're alive, and I'm gonna leave them alone now because that big old claw, I'd rather him not try to hit me with it. Yikes. Holy smack, there's little crabs everywhere. So I believe this is Puget Sound, or a part of it, by Tacoma, Washington. And this body of water is tied, is connected to the Pacific Ocean. So we're back to sea level, I guess, which is fun. I don't think I've recorded anything since the last clip, since we were at our parking spot, actually. So I should probably update. We're in Washington. We're in Tacoma, Washington. We made it to where we're gonna be trying to stay for the next couple of weeks. Kind of just depends on if we can find a spot to stay, if we can get a good rhythm. But I was looking on iOverlander, and I think there's a couple spots that are gonna be good for us. I haven't been vlogging a whole lot of what we've done today because, frankly, it's been kind of a rush. I just needed to stop and slow down and just process like where we are. Washington is new and different, and we're just kind of experiencing some different things. Like there's codes on every single bathroom, public bathroom, and what else did we notice? There's no, we went to a McDonald's for lunch, and there's no like fountain drink machine, like they have to do it for you. But yeah, we just have been kind of experiencing a lot today. So good news is though, I was able to get some work done. Got a couple of videos, some short form videos up, and I'm continuing to record for this long form one. So yeah, I'm just trying to find a spot for tonight, settle in, cook some ramen, and see what the next day brings us.